Hello everyone, welcome back to Sri Sai Aadhan classes. The WhatsApp number, UAE WhatsApp number is +971 567 496289 and India's WhatsApp number is +91 99 660 88208. For any queries you can WhatsApp. So today topic we are going to start with physics, that is grade 10 light, reflection and refraction. So first of all, why don't we have a recap regarding what is light? Light is a form of energy. What is light? Light is a form of energy. So whenever a light falls on an object, it reflects. So the phenomena of bouncing back of light into the same medium by the smooth surface is called reflection. The phenomena of bouncing back of light into the same medium by the smooth surface is called a reflection. When the light comes back, the bouncing back of light is called reflection. Incident light, light which falls on the surface. Light which falls on the surface is called incident light, reflected light. Light which goes back after reflection. So whenever the light is falling on the object, incident light, the bouncing back light is called reflected light. So angle of incident and angle of reflection. The angle formed between the normal and the incident ray is angle of incident, and the angle formed between the reflected ray and the normal. Now see here, regarding this is a plane surface we have. This blue color one is a plane surface and this shining one is a source of light. So when a light falls on an object, I have taken only a single ray of light. So when a light falls on an object, it reflects. So the light which is coming first is called your incident ray, and the light which is going back, that is your bouncing back, is called your reflected ray. Now the normal, what is normal here in physics? We call it as a perpendicular in mathematics. So onto the plane surface, you have drawn a perpendicular, that is in physics we call it as a normal. So from the normal to the incident light, that is your theta I is your angle of incident, the angle formed between the incident ray and the normal. Theta r, the angle formed between the reflected ray and the normal, is called your angle of reflection. So here comes, after the general terms introduction is done, now here we will be learning about laws of reflection. What are the laws of reflection? The theta I and theta r are always equal. Now what is theta I and theta r? Theta I is your angle of reflection and theta r is your angle of incident. Point number 2, incident ray, the normal and the reflected ray, they lie in the same plane. Incident ray, normal and the reflected ray, they lie in the same plane. The incident ray and the reflected ray, incident ray and the reflected ray, they are on the opposite sides of the normal. Now here, this is a plane surface, the blue one is a plane surface. So the part which reflects the light is called a mirror. So if the reflecting surface is plane, we call it as plane mirror in simple terms. If the reflecting surface is plane, then the mirror is plane. We got here spherical mirrors. If the reflecting surface is a part of the hollow sphere, I will show you an example. First understand the terminology. Spherical mirror means if the reflecting surface is a part of the hollow sphere, then the mirror is called as a spherical mirror. There are two types of spherical mirror. That is your convex mirror and concave mirror. In this mirror, reflecting surface is convex, means it diverges the light, so it is also called as diverging mirror. It diverges the light. Concave mirror means in this mirror, reflecting surface is concave. In this mirror, reflecting surface is concave, means it converges the light, so it is also called as converging mirror. Now check here, as I said, after the general terms, the plane mirror. You can see the plane mirror. The slant one at the back we have shaded here so that the light cannot pass. This is the back part of the mirror. As a ray falls on it, so from here it reflects. So the phase what you can see will be your reflecting side. Next comes your concave. What we said about concave, it converges the light here. At the back we have shaded that is your back of the mirror, which is not reflecting part. When the light ray falls on it, after reflection, all the rays will meet at a point. That's why it is called converging. Convex, see here, inside it is coating. Inside we have coated it. So outside part is a reflecting one here. When the beam of rays falls on this mirror, it reflects in other direction. So it is also called, it diverges. For another example, to make you understand clearly regarding the concave mirror and convex mirror, you can check the spoon, the hollow part inside of the spoon. The spoon's hollow part will come as a concave mirror. As the inside part is reflecting, the spoon's outside part, if it is reflecting, it is called a convex mirror. The lively examples. Now, what are the parameters here? So, whenever we are studying and understanding the different types of mirror or what is a mirror, again we need to understand the terminology here. Center of curvature, radius of curvature, pole, principal axis, aperture, principal focus, focal length. Center of curvature, the center of hollow sphere of which mirror is a part. So now, when you see here, how did you get this arc here? How did you get this arc over here? Now to get an arc, here what I am doing, to get an arc, I need a point. From this point only I am able to draw a arc. I am able to draw a arc. Or here you can see, I got a circle. This circle I have divided into two parts. The first part is this, the second part is this. To draw the circle, again I need a center point. So the center point is called the center of the curvature. The center point is called the center of the curvature. The radius of the curvature, the radius of the hollow sphere of which mirror is a part. So from the center of the curvature to here, to draw to this length, this is the arc we got it, right? So this distance will be your radius of curvature. Next, the principal axis. Now here, the arc what you have drawn, you have got a midpoint over here. You have got the midpoint on the mirror. So this will become the pole. The midpoint is called the pole. So the distance from the pole to the center of curvature means the line which is passing from the center of curvature to the pole. The line which passes through the center of curvature and the pole is called your principal axis. Check this figure. Principal axis, center of curvature and the pole. The line which is passing, we call it as an principal axis. We call it as an principal axis. Next you have principal focus. The point on the principal axis where all incident rays meet. The point on the principal axis. See, these are the parallel beams of light rays. The parallel beams of light rays are going towards the concave mirror. After reflection, they are meeting at a point. So this point is called your focus. This point is called your focus. This point is called your principal focus. Now focal length. This is your pole. Where is the pole, students? This is your pole. This pole, this is your pole, and this is your focus. The distance between the focus and the pole is called focal length. The distance between the focal principal focus and pole is called your focal length. Hope you understood the general terms which are related to this topic called mirrors. Two types of mirrors, concave and convex, and the light. So this is a general introduction what I have given to you. In part B, we are going to meet with the part B, and we are going to continue with the reflection and refraction of light. Any doubts, you can WhatsApp me, students. Thank you so much. Meet you soon.